Are you opening?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're live, brother.
Oh. Well, hello, this is Nick Moore with Timmy Kinnick here at Gary Lamm Field in Loretto for the first district game of the season between the Loretto Mustangs and Summertown Eagles. It's a little odd, Timmy. We're used to seeing Loretto and Summertown play some of the last games of the season.
Late in the season,
Late in the season, everybody's seasoned, everybody's in their groove, and that's usually, in my opinion, some of the better games.
Yes.
But what we have tonight, opening night for the district, is also the basketball boys for Loretto are back.
Just got back. Congratulations to the basketball boys from Loretto. I would like to throw that out there. Hey, 35-0 is not an easy feat, Nick. That's something that, you don't see happen. You go win a state championship and you don't lose a game all year. And, they deserve all the congratulations they can get for sure. I mean, that's a big feat. I'm happy for them. I'm still a Summertown guy. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't nobody, feed into that wrong. I'm still a Summertown guy, but, hey, that's a huge feat for them. Congratulations to the coaches and the staff, and most definitely all the boys and the parents. That's huge.
I'm going to say this. I read a thing. I want to say it was Jay Chapman that posted. And I could be wrong, but somebody posted something saying that since 2014, a team from Lawrence County has won a state championship in some capacity or the other since 2014. Is that correct?
Will Pettis would be able to answer.
That's what he said. Yeah.
That's what he said. So where we at, Will? What do you think? You ought to know that.
And if you think about this, that's
yeah.
between, and I'm talking about not just team sports. I'm talking about like tennis,
yes. Volleyball,
golf. I mean, because look at the dominance that Summertown has had in golf, not just girls but boys, all the way around. So that, to me, that sounds 100% accurate.
Yes.
But I tell you, and somebody else put something in. It may have been Kyle down there that put this up. And in the last year, Loretto has won 3 state championships in team sports. The Loretto baseball won a state championship this past year. They're defending state champions this year. The volleyball won a state championship, and basketball just currently won another one. Yes. So, listen,
looks like our umpire meeting's over. You want to kind of run through? I'll run through Summertown's lineup real quick.
Go for it.
We're the visiting squad, so we'll start off Casey Blackwood in center field, Ryder Blackwood at shortstop. Jake Pettis will be playing left field. Quint Smith hitting in the 4-hole, playing first base. Kane Kinnick in the 5-0. Playing third. Keegan McCafferty will be on the hump for us here tonight. Cecil Williams, of course, at second base. John Kobe Stanley will be DHing for Blaze Franks out in right field. And then we got Graham Howell behind the plate. That's the way Summertown will start.
And Loretto's going to start off with Kason Springer playing first base, Grayson Burleson playing center field. Raleigh Ellis will be the designated hitter. Jaden Aaron will start the game at catcher. Lucas Laxon will play second base. Grant Fisher, shortstop. Freshman John Tucker will start at third base. Ben Lyles will be in right field. Braden Bennett will be left field. And Dylan Thompson will be on the bump for the Mustangs.
Going to do the national anthem here and stuff. We'll kind of drop our mics down and see if y'all can hear it as we do it. But we're going to stand up and let that go.
Everyone out at Gary Lamm Field for tonight's game. At this time, please stand in the room cover.
Hi, I'm Robin. I'm the worship pastor at Mars Hill Baptist here in Lawrenceburg. I'd like to talk to you just for a minute. When we're watching sports, we understand that before the game, a lot of other things took place. There's a lot of practices and a lot of hard work that goes on. Also, when we see somebody physically fit, we know that that just doesn't happen. Somebody that had to be self-controlled in their eating and disciplined in exercise. The Bible tells us in 1 Timothy 4 that our physical is of value, but what's even more valuable is our spiritual health. And it also tells us that just like our physical, we have to be disciplined and we have to train ourselves for godliness. So I just want to ask you, what are you doing for your spiritual health? Are you disciplined to be in the Word, to understand who God is and how He wants you to live? Are you disciplined in your prayer life? Are you disciplined to serve others and to share your faith? Well, at Mars Hill Baptist Church, if you don't have a church home, we'd love to walk through you together in life as we learn how to be more like Christ and be spiritually healthy. We have services Sundays 8 and 10:30 and on Wednesday nights at 7. We'd love for you to join us.
All right, Timmy. Nothing like a good, quick national anthem to get us started up.
Got Joe Cowton here with us. Of course, Will Pettis over here. Joe Cowton will be keeping our score and stuff down there. I'm sure he'll chime in every now and then if he sees something. Joe,
Every now and then.
JV game. Your boy had a JV game down here tonight. Of course, Loretto won 5-1 in there.
5-1 it was.
Our big lefty that I brag about all the time.
That's my nephew, man.
Was out playing left
That's
field.
my few.
That's your few.
Yeah, do you not know Joe's my brother-in-law?
Man, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
listen,
I'm sorry, Joe.
I remember the
Sorry.
comments about whenever we was talking about Miles going to Tennessee. So anytime Joe messes up, we gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk about it.
But had our big lefty out there playing left field, made a couple of diving plays. One diving play out there, had to come get some stuff. So bidding for a position in it out
That's
here
right.
besides pitching.
That's
But
right.
Case in Blackwood, like Nick is just back. He's this be his third game back. Got re-injured his shoulder. The first scrimmage
game.
at a scrimmage game, first scrimmage game of the year, went in home plate head first and injured his shoulder again. So he's been out just now getting it back. No, you got we got three basketball guys, we got four basketball guys just back for Loretto, right?
We got Kaysen, Grayson, Jaden Aaron, and Ben Laws is a basketball player as well.
Yeah.
And Dylan Thompson, who's pitching.
So it's five.
So
But got some guys that hadn't been out here, but I know Loretto. I know these Loretto baseball coaches. They have been throwing.
They have been throwing.
People saying, well, Dylan just come off a basketball court. He's out there pitching. Dylan's been pitching, guys. I'm sure.
They'll be ready.
I'm sure he's on a pitch count of some kind.
yeah, that's what I was about to say, Timmy. It'll be interesting to see how far they let him go by going by prior seasons of being in a dugout with David and Zach. I'm going to say probably 50 to 60, maybe his number.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lean more towards the 50 side. But I don't know how much Dylan has been putting in his time. I know before they made their run to the state tournament, they put in a whole lot of time up here on their.
Well,
off
I'm sure
days.
the last 2 or 3 weeks they ain't put no time in.
Oh, for sure.
Right here, and it's understandable. It's basketball season, and that's tough. Being a
small school,
and a dual sport athlete. I
Right.
mean, we've got guys. Mason Tibble's not playing here tonight. From the way I understand, I don't want to cross no lines, but the way I understand, he's having his surgery Thursday.
yes, I knew it was
Correct.
one day this
I think
week.
the way I understand it, he's having it Thursday. And if I'm wrong, then I'm sorry, but that's what I was told, and that's where we're at. So, which his shoulder needs fixing. He's just a junior here this year. But well, they talk he may get back and be able to do some swinging about tournament time. If he goes ahead and has it done now, they may get him back to do some hitting.
And maybe so. Up to bat for Summertown, Kaysen Blackwood. Kaysen Blackwood, tons of speed. First pitch from Dylan Thompson, going to be fouled off over to the right-hand side. Kaysen's one of those that I know he swings the bat well, Timmy, but with his wheels, I'm surprised he doesn't bunt any more than
what he does.
Because he can absolutely fly.
And he's deadly when he gets on base, for
yes,
sure.
he is. Pitch coming from Thompson. Going to be a little bit outside. I tell you, he looks like the way he's stretching in the batter's box. Kaysen looks like his shoulder's feeling pretty well.
Yeah, it does. He moves it around a lot, just making sure it ain't got no catch in it. I've noticed that last game or two. But.
Third pitch from Thompson going to be low and inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's like your third baseman's expecting bunt there.
That is Mr. John Will Tucker. He's got John Tucker on, but it's John Will. He's one of those got 15 names.
Ball's going to be drove into a gap.
Over to the right fielder, going to come up, getting it in. Sorry, Timmy.
Sorry,
Here's
Nick.
the thing. It's been a long time since I've done a game, not just with a game, but done with somebody.
With me, yeah. I mean, we done a couple together.
But it's been a long time.
It's been a while. It's been 3 or 4 years. So if we step on each other's toes a little bit tonight, fellas, we're sorry.
Well, and like you said, Kaysen Blackwood been on first base. We're probably going to see how Jaden Aaron's arm looks from behind the plate quickly. Batter up Robert Blackwood. Speaking of injuries, there you go. You called it. Get rid of it. Oh, coming to center field.
Grayson's going to have to come in center field and get that one. Jaden didn't look like he ever had a good handle on that ball. I mean, I'm not going to say that was his arm because he never looked like he had it in his hand, and he went ahead and tried to throw it and get it there quick. But Kaysen Blackwood was going to move up to second.
Ball's low and away too, and having to slide out and then come back across your body, get it down to second base makes it tough. Listen, I wouldn't doubt they don't square on a bunt right now to try to get Blackwood to third. Thompson looking back at him, going to square around, pulled it back, ball 2. Man, oh man. So, talking about injuries, you guys have another one of your pitchers, aren't they? They injured too with a knee?
Jackson Bennett had
That's
knee
right,
surgery.
Jackson Bennett.
He's out for the season.
Pitch coming swinging a miss. That'll bring up the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second base. I was listening to you guys on basketball during the girls' season, and I was texting you because I was in the truck, and I was just had my phone down, and I could just listen, so I couldn't watch.
Yeah,
the
I'm
video.
sure it wasn't down when you was texting me.
And I was texting you like, Timmy, tell me the score. Timmy, tell me the score.
Yeah, I forget. We get up there. A lot of them games in the state tournament, I looked at it and say, I never look at my phone during them, but the score is not posted, so you can't see it, and I forget that. So.
Well, and a lot of people don't realize when you go bunt, squirt around, going to be lowering inside, taking for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike here for Ryder Blackwood. But what a lot of people don't understand, like whenever you're doing it for, and it's just the radio, you get into the groove of painting a picture for someone,
yes.
So they could see the game without seeing it. But then video comes and spoils you, and you're like, oh, well, there's the score on the screen. Yeah, there's the score on the screen, don't you know? It's going to be called for strike 2 on the outside. Going to be a full count right here to Blackwood. Pitch coming. Chatter's getting loud in the dugouts. Ooh, going to be called for a ball.
That's close. That's close. To me, that's I don't know that ain't a little too close to take.
That's tough to take.
And that
yeah. In the replay right here,
that's
Well, but if you look where his toes were, close to the chalk, he's fairly good bit off the plate.
He was. So it's going to bring in Jake Pettis, 3-0 hitter here.
Y'all don't know this guy, do you?
No. Well, Will don't claim him. Hang on a minute. He'll claim him in a second.
A square out of bunt. Going to take that for strike 1. What grade is Jake?
He's a sophomore.
A sophomore.
Dunton's played well this year. He's hit the ball well. Need to be. He's in the 3-hole. I mean, that should tell you.
Square run a bunt again. Going to be high and outside for ball 1. 1-1's the count. We were talking about the basketball guys coming back, just being out on the field, the depth perception. Throwing in the bullpen or inside is one thing.
It's different.
And then the crowd in the backdrop, too, brings another element to it. Pitch coming, square to bunt. Going to get the bunt down. Is it going to stay? Going to roll foul. Good bunt. But
it's a very good bunt. That grass hump y'all got built up out there, I can see it. I see what y'all are doing. You're leaning everything foul territory there.
That's right. See, and we practice all the time. You got to get it over that, and
over
then
the
it stays.
grass.
Your first hop's got to be in the grass for it to stay fair.
Yeah. He was fixing to be tough to throw out right there.
Yeah, he was gone.
He was gone. I was fixing to load the bases up. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. No outs, 2 on.
Top of the first inning. Going to come around, and hit Blackwood right in the hamstring. He's smiling. I think he locked it.
Kid smiles all the time.
Yeah, I know. He does smile all the time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners on first and second. Pitch coming. Going to be high and inside. 2-2 the count. So with a new coach this year, are you able to pick up on your signs, Timmy? Because I knew you knew all the signs last year.
Well,
pitch coming, swinging, miss.
I had with the first out of the inning. I had actually watched the other coach, Coach Burleson, do it for so many years that, yes, I had picked up on quite a few of them. Coach Blackwood, I've not quite got them all yet, but I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there, but I'm not going to tell you because I know what you'll do. Come on, Nick.
First baseman, left-hander, Quint Smith up to bat. Senior making his first appearance as the Eagles baseball squad. But he spent the last 3 years, Timmy, in Rogers. Is that was it 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, he was down there 2 years. Didn't play baseball last year.
Right. I don't remember. Did he play baseball any down there at Rogers?
Yes, he did. First couple of years he played down there.
Okay.
Yeah, Walt actually coached.
Oh, that's right.
Swings through that first pitch. Strike 1.
Runners on first and second. A little bit of cat and mouse out there in the middle of the infield.
Lucas Laxton sneaking in behind Casey Blackwood from second base out there.
We used to call Lucas, he may not want us telling this on the air, but we called him Pawpaw.
Pawpaw.
Yeah.
That's a good nickname for Lucas Laxton.
And when Finn Duke was here, we had both of them out there, and we had Pawpaw and Little Legs, because when they run, it would have been an unreal foot race. Going to be low and inside for ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out to Quint Smith. Quint, the number 4 hitter in the lineup. Thompson already at 17 pitches.
No Aiden Perez tonight.
Yeah, no Aiden Perez back tonight. Hearing rumor that he's moved from last week was diagnosed with flu B. Was told tonight that it very well could be mono.
Oh,
so he actually had said yesterday, some of the boys told me yesterday that he would be here tonight no matter what. And I said, no, that's the last thing
Right.
we need
Yeah.
is him showing up our first district game and we turn around, we got 13 kids with mono.
Yeah.
So I had heard of pneumonia yesterday, but was told today that it may be mono.
Pitch coming, going to be high and outside.
Well, this is a 3-1 count here to your 4-hole hitter, and I mean you're dead red right here. Right?
Got to be dead
I
red.
mean you're setting dead red, and if it's something you think you can drive, you got to get on it.
Well, especially with 1 out. You know,
Yes.
you give him the green light. And he took that ball low and inside.
Yeah, that wasn't. I don't know that you're getting after that in any ways. I mean that's. Now you're ready for that pitch. That ain't a pitch that you could do something with.
I'm going to say this. I coached Quint for numerous amount of years, and back in the day, he hits that one way over that number 2 ball out there in right field.
He's hit that in a mile high out into right field.
Let's see if the right fielder comes gets it. Get it in. Now, let me say this. The one thing, and this is what, and Summertown's played here enough, so it's not like I'm explaining it to you or other people. When the sun sets at a certain angle here, and I don't know why it's just here, it's because it don't happen anywhere else. Those sky balls like that, especially right field, first base, they're so hard to see.
Yeah, they disappear down here for
It's
some
a
reason.
weird. I don't understand why, and it's like I said, horn wall. Take it back. It'll do it down there too on certain times of the day.
Bring up Kane Kinnick hitting in a 5-hole day with 2 outs, 2 on.
Kane's bat looks like it's like a 42-inch long bat. Pitch coming to Kane. He's dead red onto that one. Pulls it into the bullpen.
It's actually short,
How short? Well, how long is that? bat?
32 and a half.
Oh, yeah, for him to
If
be
you
as tall as he
can-
is.
if you can believe
as strong
that.
as he is. Listen, that was the one Miles. He preferred the 32 and a half too. So I can't say anything about it. Pitch coming from Thompson, going to be low and outside. Going to no throw down to third. Big jump by Blackwood to get there. I don't know even if he'd caught that one clean.
Nah.
He might not have ran, but Blackwood had one massive jump.
You can look out there and see where Blackwood's lead was coming
Yeah.
to. So, I mean, he was over 2/3 of the way there every pitch. So,
And he's always been that way. That's what I like about it. I like that aggressive style. Now, you have to pay for it sometimes. Ball fouled over to the right-hand side. Going to get out of play.
sounded like it hit a car.
Got a live update right here, Lawrence County High School at Giles County.
4-2, Lawrence
Yeah,
County.
Lawrence County playing 4-2. We have foul tip off of Jaden's forehead. I'm not saying this in a bad way or whatever, but Kane's swing seems a whole lot more fluid than what I remember it being last year. It seemed like he had a little bit of a
Had a little hitch in it
Yeah.
last year. He's worked on it a lot. Was hitting the ball really well to the last 3 games. So
it is a beautiful, fluid, full coming through swing. Thompson with the pitch. Hook going to get Kane Kinnick, going to leave 2 runners on. With the end of the first, Dylan Thompson gets out 26 pitches with no runs. We're going to take a break. Thank you for watching baseball on the X Sports Network.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley.
I just got told to stop talking so much.
Well, this is our radio. We'll talk as much as we want to.
It's a Summertown person.
Yeah.
Well, he's he's not an implant, I guess. He went to high school there. He does coach there now, though.
Who?
I won't bring his name. Charter Helton.
Oh.
But I won't bring his name up.
I don't even need Charter. Where's he at?
He ain't here. Leading off for Loretto, Kason Springer going to foul one off and bring up the no ball, 2 strikes.
Foul 2 off.
He fouled 2 off.
Yes.
Sorry, I was getting my feeling hurt by Charter.
How do you let that little short dude hurt your feelings?
I didn't. It just sounded good on the radio. Pitch coming. Kason going to swing through it for the out number 1. Kason's one of those, when I was down in the dugout a while ago, he's at that age. David always said in between their sophomore and junior year, there's something about these guys, their bodies change.
Yes.
And I walked by Kason and I was like, not only is he taller, but he's a pretty good size kid.
Thick.
He's thick
Kid's
kid.
thick. Bring up Grayson Burleson in the 2-hole here, playing center field for Loretto today.
Pitch coming. Going to be called for a strike. Grayson playing center. Who we got? Going to be foul tip down the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. And Keegan McCafferty. I'm waiting on him to start throwing those 2,700 curveballs.
That's what that was. That was one of them.
There's another one.
There's another one for strike 3. Good pitch right there by Keegan.
Ring up Grayson. Out 2. Up to bat number in the third hole, number 10, Raleigh Ellis being the designated hitter.
Now, did you say?
Now, see, Raleigh's got arm issues too, so
Okay.
he has to be the DH.
Okay, I was wondering why he was DH
Yeah.
here.
First pitch, Raleigh hits it on the button to the shortstop. One big long hop throw across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. 7 pitches for Keegan McCafferty. You're watching Loretto Summertown baseball on the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today. Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make
Lamm Field, here we are live, top of the second inning. Keegan McCafferty up to bat. Thompson already 26 pitches, going to throw 27, going to the third baseman across the diamond. Going to be out number one pitch, one out. Cecil Williams.
Second baseman here for Summertown tonight. Cecil's been swinging a good bat.
Cecil he swung the bat well last year.
Yeah. I think he swings it well because I don't think he really knows what's going on. He's just kind of out there, la, 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 ting.
Whatever it takes, you know what I mean? Pitch coming, ball going to be popped up. Once again, another mile high. Right fielder calling him off. Going to squeeze it. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
That's a good way for Thompson to keep that pitch count low right there.
That's it. 2 pitches, 2 outs. He's working on his pitch count. He said that's a freshman.
Ben Lyles.
Ben Lyles, freshman out there.
He's another one that come off the basketball floor. Pitch coming from Thompson. Going to be called strike on the outside corner. This is John Colby Stanley. I think I know who that guy's dad is too.
The loud dude coaching first.
Ball high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, I looked down there when I came through. I didn't see David, but I had forgotten that Carly's playing. I think they're in Maryland.
Yeah, they're in Maryland tonight.
Yeah. Ball off the hands, going to get a base hit in the left field.
Good piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that was a good piece of hitting.
That's tough to do. It's in on him, and he just took and drove it through the 5-6 hole.
And that's one of those, it probably going to be a strike, as close was on the play, and he still put it in play for a base hit.
We'll bring up a 9-hole hitter, Graham Howell, catching for us here today.
Dylan from the stretch. Swung going to be hit directly down the baseline. Fair ball. Going to hold the runner at second. I almost think that John Colby he thought that was a foul ball.
Yeah, it was right down the line.
I mean, right down the line.
It was right
and
down
he just
the line.
kind of, hop, and then all of a sudden they were waving like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Bring up leadoff, Casey Blackwood. Summertown's got 2 on here again with 2 outs.
Summertown swinging the bat well, excuse me. Ooh, going to be high and inside for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the way they've done this year, and they've surprised some people. Our guys at the bottom of the lineup is actually striking the ball well and putting it in play, Nick. I mean, and doing a good job with it. They've carried us a couple of games, for sure.
Well, you got to have the bottom of your lineup to turn it over to get to you guys up in the front, up to the top. Ball inside again, 2 balls, no strikes.
You pull the averages up right now, the bottom part of our lineup's got better averages than the top. I'm just –
we were talking about a group of us were talking about this the other day when Caden Porter was down here and he hit all those grand slams. But he was our leadoff batter. So what does that tell you about the bottom of the lineup, what they were doing? You know what I mean? Ball high, 3 balls, no strikes to Blackwood. This is the one time that you want Blackwood. If you get zone, that's okay because there's runners in front of him. He can't run freely unless somebody gets a hit. Going to be groove right down the middle. I'm like you, Timmy. I'm kind of surprised he didn't have the green light right there.
I give him the green light there. I do. And hope he hits one out there in that big gap in right center field.
Thompson looking around, pitch coming. Going to be high for ball 4.
Bring up our 2-hole hitter, Ryder Blackwood.
Number 17, Ryder Blackwood.
Going to get a timeout from Jaden Aaron. Going to go out here and talk to his pitcher. 37 pitches right here. Just in the he's got an inning and 2/3 in.
Yeah, I got 2 outs now. Going to get our catcher off and put a courtesy in. Is going to be
That is Camden Staggs.
Little Staggs. Kid's quick as a hiccup,
Is
man.
he?
One of our freshmen. This kid can move.
Is he
If they bring in Smith later to run for somebody, don't you listen. This is Zach's little brother.
Okay, that's what I was
out
about to
there.
say.
Yes,
Exactly
it
what I was
is,
about to
it is.
ask.
And he's a catcher too. He's a freshman catcher.
Imagine that.
Yeah, but
Ryder Blackwood at the bat. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. Pitch coming, going to be inside for ball 1. And that one was a little bit on the inside. Just kidding.
looked like Dylan May had a little more on that one than what
He did. He reared back on that
Yeah, he
one.
bared down a little.
I wish I could see the speedometer, but I can't see it down there. Pitch coming. Going to be called for ball 2. Yeah, it's well, there we go. It may not be working. Show's not here to get it going.
It's plugged up down there. It is on. I don't know if it's working or not, though. So
Oh, here comes Jacob Laws to the mound. Going to have a powwow with his pitcher.
You know, Summertown's done stranded 1 runner in scoring position. Like to get at least one of these across right here, Nick, just to, you know, give us a little something to build on.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, I don't know what it is, the Loretto Summertown rivalry, no matter where each other are in standings, good, bad, or ugly, it's always unreal with the people that show up. You know what I mean? We could be the worst
We
two teams.
could play
whatever.
table. They could put a ping ball tournament
Yes.
on Loretto against Summertown, and we'd fill a gym
Yes.
up.
And-
We would,
and not
nobody
just-
have a clue what was going on.
And not just that, nobody's going to score for the first forever.
Yeah.
Just because. That's how it
Yeah.
is. It's
Yeah.
just, you know. But it seems like once the score happens, they come a lot. And it's not
Yes.
just on one side, it's both sides.
Both sides, yes.
So 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch coming. Going to be hit just over the first baseman's head. Going to bring in 1 run. Another run rounding. He's going to throw at him at home. Good throw, but he's just a little late. Ben Laws come up with a cannon.
He did. It's actually a really good shot from Ben. That's a good piece of hitting right there by Ryder Blackwood. I'd like to see Ryder go ahead and take second there. I think he kind of got hung up at watching the play.
Well, but I also want to say, too, Case and Springer moved over, and that ball pretty much skimmed the top of his head. So he may have thought he was going to cut it off and kind of try to back pick or something. So that's one of those things, unless you're the runner right there and the first base coach. You know, what's the first base coach telling him? So can't say that I hadn't got people thrown out doing that, telling them to go on.
Yeah.
And they got cut.
Jaden Aaron comes out and gives them the signals for what we're doing here, 1st and 3rd. Summertown does plate 2 runs, got 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd.
Pitch coming over. They are going to throw at him to the center field. Run's going to score.
Jason Blackwood's going to cross the plate there.
Going to bring the score.
I think Ryder was just he was fixing getting a run down right there. Nick, if you seen he run out there and stop, he was watching the ball all the way, and when he seen it get over Lucas's head, he just went ahead and went into the bag. Brent was playing for this run.
Well, and Loretto's defense looks like it was set up to try to back pick over here on 3rd. And, you know, that just goes to show how these two teams play against each other. It's a chess game. It's 100% a chess game. So we have –
First pitch a strike or a ball?
No, that was a ball.
I think it was.
I thought it was a ball.
We'll have to hold on. We'll let him see what his fingers are. Ball hit 4 miles high. And, I mean, that's just right here going to skim the fence. And Troy just signed over there. I guess they did call that first one a strike. He gives the
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He gives the sign over here because the Summertown dugout was asking him what the count was.
Yeah. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Pitch coming, going to be low and outside. Throw him out.
I think he throws him out at 3rd. I think Ryder may have misread that a little bit. He thought it got away from Aaron back here, but he actually trapped it with his foot and was standing on it. So.
Yeah. All he had to do is pick it up and make a throw.
Yep.
Now, it happens. It happens. So we're at the middle of the second inning. Summertown scores 3 runs. We're going to take a short break. You're watching Loretto Summertown Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help,
Welcome back in. We're here in the bottom of the second inning. Summertown scores 3 runs. Leading off for the Mustangs is going to be Jaden Aaron. First pitch swing and miss. As I got confirmation what we were talking about, some of those injuries. Raleigh Ellis, we were talking about him earlier. He's having pitch surgery Friday as well. That's going to be called strike on the outside corner. He said he has the same injury that Mason has at their UCL. So both of those guys will be having surgery this week. Pitch coming, going to be foul tipped. Back to the backstop. Keegan looks like he's got a little bit more oomph on his fastball,
He does. He's got a little more oomph on his fastball this year, which, you know, and he took away from a little bit of his movement on his fastball, but it's he's making the other pitches work. The changeup, of course, again, he's throwing the 2 curveballs. I don't know what that was, but I think he just told Graham, don't do that again. Whatever pitch it was, he held his hands up and shook his head. I don't know if it was about to pitch or –
1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming, going to be chipped up in the air. Quint Smith runs over the umpire and then drops the foul ball. He just flat out run through the umpire.
He did. And it was like a football play.
Yeah, well, hey,
the umpire wasn't moving. I mean, Quint, watch him. He shoves him, actually. Watch. Yeah, like, get off of me, dude. And then Q misses that. I don't know how you do that if it's some kind of but the umpire should at least try to move in my eyes.
And I think that's what Coach Blackwood is out there asking Troy.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember what that rule is. He
didn't move. He stood flat-footed.
And he is in foul territory.
Yeah.
Whether that, you know what I mean? So
I don't know if that matters or not.
I'm sure we'll get a text or something to clarify the.
Yeah. I'd like to hear it clarified.
I really would like to know that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Joe 2-2.
Sorry.
Foul tip. I told you we was going to recognize every time Joe gets
every time Joe messed up over
there. You better get used to it. It'll probably be a few times.
About every 3rd pitch.
Pitch coming, going to be fouled off again. Jaden Aaron on a 52 pitch at bat. 38 of them foul balls, it seems like. As a pitcher, now I wasn't a pitcher, but I know as a catcher, but that's got to be frustrating. Somebody get up there and foul off a bunch of dang pitches.
Yes.
Pitch come curveball.
There it is. That's that pitch that you're just not going to hit it.
No.
Nick. I mean, if he can throw it for a strike, he'll start it in the middle of the plate, run it off the plate.
Bringing up number 22, Lucas Laxon, one of 2 seniors on the team this year.
Who is that?
It's Miles.
Thanks, Miles.
Thanks for the clarification, son.
Yes.
McCaffrey with the pitch, going to be high and outside for the ball. Somebody asked me the other day, Timmy, how do you know Timmy Kinnick? I'm like, I don't know. He's just one of those people that I've known almost my whole life. I don't know.
Of course, Lucas squares the bunt, fouls that and all. Yeah, I don't know, Nick. Who don't know Timmy Kinnick?
AI even knows Timmy
AI
Kinnick.
knows Timmy Kinnick.
Oh, Lord.
Will looked me up the other night.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it says I'm the coolest guy in town.
That officially tells us.
That's what AI said.
It officially tells you not to trust
AI.
Pitch coming. Lucas going to foul another one off. Hopefully they're getting those baseballs back. Somebody's going to go buy more.
Well, we are at Loretto.
Yeah.
Make y'all purchase some baseballs down here. Hey, and you seen the price of baseballs this year?
Yes. Coach Curtis was telling me about the price, how much they've jumped, and it's unreal. Foul tip.
They're $8 a piece.
Yeah, and that's just the standard.
Yeah, that's what we have
I say standard. It's the TSSAA.
Yeah. Well, it's the 10-10s.
Yeah.
Non-blim 10-10s. But blims are like $6 a piece now. I mean, you go buy a case of blims and you're going to drop $800.
You know what? I forgot when some of those guys come in here in the offseason, like Ryan and Bladen, they have to buy their own balls. Pitch coming, going to be swinging a miss and bounced off, going to be a swinging strike 3 thrown out down at first base for the second out of the inning. Going to bring up Grant Fisher. But they were talking about, the Major League Baseball is like the ones that have the Major League stamp on them. Because have you ever held one of those?
Yes.
I mean, it's like a freaking cue ball. You know what I mean?
It's
You see
slick.
those dudes on TV making them move like that.
They ain't got no seams on them. They keep cutting the seams down to make it harder to.
But I forgot what they said the price for that dozen of baseball was. I mean, I was just like, oh, my gosh, like that's unreal.
Yeah, and just, okay, now think about how many they throw out in a Major League Baseball.
Yes. Yes, and first pitch cone to Grant is high and outside for ball 1. Second pitch looks like in just the exact same spot, going to be 2 balls. But, there's that mud and stuff that they have, and they rub them down.
They scuff them up, yeah.
It's pretty dang neat, that process.
Yeah, somebody made millions on a bucket of dirt.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
Three
he made
balls, no strike.
That tub.
It looks like the old Hubba Bubba bubblegum tub with dirt in it. That looked like it was exactly the same as the other 3. But we're going to take 3 balls, 1 strike, 2
umpire
out.
said it was a strike. We're not going to argue with him.
No.
Won't do us no
He's
good.
down there. I'm not. Swinging a miss.
Which causes that swing.
That's right.
Oh.
Catcher wasn't even looking for you. He come up almost throwing it. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Crafty comes set here.
Now that was ball 4.
Yeah, he stayed out there that hole at bat too. I don't know.
Coming up to bat number 5, John Will Tucker playing third base for the Mustangs tonight. Grant Fisher is also our professional. We have lots of different kind of professionals down here. He is our professional coon hunter. And I think
I figure he may be a fisherman.
No.
I don't like the fish.
I know. That's what I thought too. But no, he's a professional coon hunter. I think his diet consists of 3 goldfish, a cracker, and a spoonful of peanut butter a day. Now, all jokes aside, he and I were talking about one day. He said, how much he runs and stuff, chasing those. I said, well, dude, surely, you got to be eating like all get out. I thought, man, I just can't eat like that. It makes me sick. And he got to tell me what he ate. And I was like, I think birds eat more than you, man. I don't know how you do it. He's not a funny kid. Grant Fisher's, he's funny to talk to. Pitch coming. Grant going to try to steal second base. They're waiting on him with the ball, and he is out.
Good shot right there by Graham.
Yes, it was for out number 3 of the inning. And that ends the bottom of the second inning as Summertown leads 3-0. You're watching Summertown Loretto Baseball on X Sports Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment.
Welcome back to Gary Lamm Field, here to top of the third inning. New pitcher for Loretto is Lucas Laxton coming to the mound, and Micah Ridgway, freshman, going to second base. First pitch from Lucas going to be fastball down the middle for strike one.
Jake Pettis getting a whole new count here. He was in the box when Ryder got through out at third.
Pitch coming, swing and a miss.
He's back at the same county close.
Yeah, I think he's hitting about 84. Was that what that was?
No, I think that was 81. 0-2 count here.
Swing and miss, going to get to the backstop. Jake probably going to make it to first right here, and he is.
Hey, that's a good idea, Jake. Attaboy, Jake.
Get on it, whatever it costs.
Attaboy, Jake.
He told me he was going to do that.
Hey, that pitch was in the dirt. No way the catcher's catching it, and he swings at it so he can run the first. That's the way we teach these kids up Summertown.
I mean, his dad knew the presidents and vice presidents in second grade. I mean, that's big brain stuff right there.
Bring up Q.
Quint Smith up to bat. Runner on first base. Quint going to get a fastball back to Lucas. Going to try to turn two right here, and they do.
Good job by Lucas.
Man, that was either catch or to get my shin bone broke kind of thing, but he did a good job. Listen, there's a lot of stuff Lucas does like that. He's just a cool, calm, collected
got some
dude,
quick
man.
hands too. Yeah, Lucas played quite a bit of travel ball with me and Kane for years.
Oh, that's right. That's right, he did.
Yeah.
Up to bat. Number 10, Kane Kinnick. 2 outs. Summertown leads 3-0. Lucas going to bring, I don't know what that was. That was a 76 miles an hour or something.
All speed. Curve ball in the dirt that had Kane fooled.
I know Lucas has been working on a couple different pitches this offseason, try to get a little bit more in his arsenal. Going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Going to check down to first base. They say he did not go around.
Langdon said it first. Then the umpire called it. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball on the inside, 82 miles an hour. I did see that one. Kane senior this year. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I'm old.
Pitch coming. Going to call it a ball on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nah, he didn't go on that one.
No, Pitch coming. Going to be high and inside. Going to bring it to a full count. Pitch going to be ball 4. Kane, that's a good at bat right there when you go from 0-2 to
a walk.
To a walk, yeah, that's.
He sees the ball really well. Or he don't see it at all. I ain't figured out yet what he's got going on. He either don't see it at all or he sees it really well. I don't know which one.
One of 2 things, and it worked for him right there.
Yeah, well.
Whether he could or could not see it worked out.
I hope he's
ball
I hope he's out there telling Lucas thank you right now.
That ball's way high foul, just right here behind us. I was expecting a bang on the roof as close as that one was. Keegan McCafferty up to bat. You know, another thing, too, that I learned over the past couple of years, you know, people are like, oh, Summertown, Loretto, and it's a big rivalry and all this and all that. But you know what's funny is most time after those games and the guys that drove, they're with each other somewhere, you know,
they're
Sonic
hanging
or
out
wherever.
and talking. I mean, it is. It's a big rivalry game, guys, but it's a love-hate relationship.
Yes, it
I mean,
is.
It is. And I'm the same way. I mean, I'm going to talk to these guys down here, fan, but, you know, when we're playing, I'm Summertown. But
Jaden trying to get a timeout right there. Going to be no balls, 2 strikes. Jaden, I don't know if he gave a wrong sign or something happened right there. That's a confusing.
0-2 count here on Keegan.
Runner on first. Ball hit shallow left field. Left fielder kind of stumbles. Now he's on his horse to come get it. Who caught that ball?
I don't know who's got
the left fielder did.
Left fielder gets it, but he needs to talk to Fisher right there because that could be bad. So
yeah, that could have been real bad. And I'm going to say this, the way he stumbled, see, he's on the ground right there.
Yeah.
Coming in to come get it, but he's still got to talk to Fisher. Hey, nonetheless, 3 outs. No more damage done by Summertown. And you're watching inter-county rivalry in 2A baseball on X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located.
And we're back here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Up to bat is John Will Tucker for Loretto. Keegan McCafferty with a low pitch count right now, 29 pitches. See what he offers right here. Curveball going to be outside for ball 1. I did get news that the Alabama ladies basketball team got beat in 2 overtimes by 3, ending one of Loretta's favorite basketball players. Her junior season was a good campaign. Strike 1 coming. Next pitch coming going to be low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Keegan winding up. They're going to take that one. No, that's going to be called strike.
Good call, Blue. Good call.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Just a bit outside for bring it to a full count. And John Will hits it right off the end of the bat up to the second baseman.
Cecil Williams.
Cecil getting the can of corn out there for out number 1, which brings up for Loretto number 8, Ben Laws. Ben Laws playing right field for the Mustangs tonight. This is his baseball debut as a Loretto Mustang high school player. He had a good throw from the outfield out there a while ago.
He did.
That was a good
really
throw.
Good throw.
See how Keegan gonna get a.
Keegan likes to work fast when he gets in a rhythm.
It looked like Ben wasn't expecting something. I don't know, but either way around, first pitch coming. Going to be called for strike 1. Let's see here. Swinging Ben Lyles hits one out.
Yeah, that ball is roped out there.
Over the right fielder's head, and Ben grounding first base. He's going to try to make it to 3 as they juggle around out there at the fence. Misses the cutoff. He's going to stand up triple out here in the outfield as the freshman come through big right there on that one.
That's huge right there. That's most definitely the hardest ball.
That was a real hard hit ball right there.
That's the hardest ball we've had hit here tonight.
Going to bring up number 16, left fielder Braden Bennett. Braden last year got his first start as a Loretto Mustang baseball in the, I think it was the semifinals of the state tournament.
This corner's going to be in for Summertown.
Bennett reaches out like he wants to bunt. Going to be called a ball. Did he pull it back? They're asking. Yes, he did. Braden's one of these kids that he has that, talking about speed a while ago. When he strides out, going to be curveball once again outside, call for a ball. But when he strides, it's like he can absolutely fly too. No balls, 2 strikes. Braden puts one to the shortstop. Going to get a run across. Woo.
Going to be the second out of the inning, though.
Second out of the inning.
But he did make it close over at first, for sure.
It was closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
it was close for sure.
That brings off the leadoff batter, Kason Springer. He made that a whole lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So,
yeah, it's bang bang over there.
Kason Springer, 2 outs. Loretto does play to run, bringing the score to 3-1.
Be Springer's second time to see Keegan.
Curveball going to be called a strike. Springer going to hit one off his hands over to Quentin. Quentin scoops it up for the 3rd out of the inning. Loretto does play to run, going to end the bottom of the 3rd inning with a score 3-1, and you're watching Mustangs and Eagles baseball on the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Welcome back to Gary Lamm Field here as the Eagles come up to bat here in the top of the 4th inning. Lucas Laxon on the mound. We have Cecil Williams at bat. First pitch, he's going to hit it back up the middle. Fisher going to bobble it a little bit, get it across to get the out. Cecil's one of those. He's got wheels too. You better get rid of that ball.
Yeah, if Fisher fields that deeper, he was right on the edge of the grass. If he bobbles that ball deeper, it's going to make it a really close play over at first base for sure.
Yeah, hey, I got to give a shout-out to Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas listening tonight. He's got a little bit of skin in the game, tuning in to some Mustangs baseball. I think he's tuning in for Mustangs. He may have been tuning in for the Eagles.
I doubt it.
I know, I'm just
I
kidding.
doubt it.
No,
Very seriously. I doubt it. But if he is, we appreciate it. Take all the fan base we can get.
Yeah, foul ball over to the left-hand side, bringing up the count 0-2. Now, I can promise you Derek is a Mustangs fan.
Yeah. So no balls, 2 strikes.
Lucas working quickly, going to get through the legs of the catcher right here. That probably tells you it was low for a ball.
I think these umpires have made these catchers lazy. You remember when you caught, did they ever hand you baseballs like that?
No.
Yeah, I had to get up and go chase them. We didn't have
I do know this. They make a major push. Pitch coming, going to be high and outside. They made a major push, and I was just ending my umpire career, whatever it took to speed up the game. You know what I mean? Just hand on the ball. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pitch coming, when we hit high to the infield. Fisher going to go over. I heard him holler ball this time.
Yeah.
Going to be for out 2. But, yeah, I remember having a big thing and they calling and saying, hey, whenever you do your coaches meeting, be sure they have somebody on deck to get the balls because you're not going to be able to hand it to the catcher and let's go. Let's go. And they even at one time was like, don't let them call timeout 15 times. You just tell them pitch the ball. So up to bat here is, who is this?
Graham Howell, 9-hole hitter.
Graham Howell.
Catcher for Summertown.
I don't know Graham. I don't know if I know any of these people or not. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch going to be a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
If he stands still right there, he's 1 for 1, batting 1,000 today.
He's got a good number. I have to give him that. Ball hit right off the hands of third baseman. Tucker going to go across the diamond and get the out 3. 3 up, 3 down. As Summertown still leads 3-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. And you're watching Summertown Loretto baseball on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
At Lawrenceburg Federal.
Welcome back to Loretto, Tennessee. Here, the first district contest of the season between Loretto and Summertown. Up to bat for Loretto is Grayson Burleson. Keegan McCaffrey at 42 pitches. He's keeping his pitch count down. Curveball on the outside. Coach Curtis over in third base. Swing and a miss. Going to bring the count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Curveball still working. There it is again in the dirt. That's 3 curveballs in a row here.
Do you think you'll get anything straight?
I doubt it.
I do too. Oh, that one was.
That one was straight. It's just low and outside. Yeah. Makes it 3-1.
Burleson, the leadoff batter here in the, what is this, bottom of the 4th?
Bottom of the 4th.
This game's going actually fairly quick. Going to be ball 4 as Grayson going to make his way down to first base. Keegan short hopped the straight ones he did throw, and I think that's what the catcher's going to go out here and talk to him about.
Yeah, Graham's going to jog out and talk to him, talk to Keegan. So you're good. He's good. Get a double play ball right here.
Going to bring up Raleigh Ellis, the designated hitter.
When did you say his surgery was?
Friday. His
is Friday.
Yeah, this coming Friday. Hey, one of the things, I was getting the lineups before the game and somewhere, and I saw Grayson saying something to him, and I asked him what was it like getting on first base over there, and then as the ball pickoff move at first goes to the fence, he's out there to get it. Quint's going to come and fire one as Grayson's trying to go from first to third, and he does. That's one thing, too, here at Loretto, that if you don't play here a lot and you make a play like that, that's a long way to that fence. So, good aggressive running.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see the replay on that. I don't know that Q had a chance to catch it. It looked wide over there. So
now Raleigh, nothing on the count. First pitch he sees, he fouls off for strike 1. After being down here, so, like last year before that, you used to hearing what these guys' songs are they come up to, and then they play something different. You're like, who is this kid? I was like, I got to look at their number, see who it is. Pitch coming, going to be – he called that one outside.
He called that outside, but that one was closer than some of the other ones he's called tonight, that's for sure. Kind of jumping back and forth on us a little bit down there.
Pitch coming, going to be called a ball as well. 2 balls, 1 strike to Raleigh Ellis. Swing and a miss. Bring up 2-2. And somebody asked me a while ago, they sent me a text, why you keep saying the pitch count? Because it's early in the year.
Very early in the year.
That's the reason why I keep mentioning, you don't see these kids foul ball down the third baseline. A lot of these kids, they're on short pitch count numbers, That goes back to what we talked about the first of the game. You come into the season when you're playing each other, your number 1s and number 2s, they're going the full game unless they get pounded. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's dog-eat-dog time. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Graham holds on to that one back there, too.
Up to bat, number 7, Jaden Aaron. I will have to say Jaden's picked up a pretty good song. I like the music to it anyways.
Like his music, his walk-up music?
Yeah.
Like his tunes?
Yeah. There's some of them that play songs. I'm like, what are they even saying?
Where did that come from?
Aaron up to bat. Going to be a curveball. Strike 1. Loretto with a runner on third. Going to be in the dirt outside.
Good job right there by Graham.
Yeah, he did do a good job getting over on that one.
Just knock that thing down, keep it there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball going to be in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Summertown faithful trying to get into the groove. 2 balls, 1 strike. Going to be outside. I should say if he calls that one,
yeah, if he calls that, I'm going to say something.
Or he calls that a strike after I called it a ball.
Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike. Curveball, swing and miss.
That's something you see Keegan do that most pitchers don't. I mean, it's a 3-1 count, and this kid's throwing a curveball that's breaking 2.5 feet.
Well, I mean, when you throw 92% curveballs, that's probably your most comfortable pitch to throw, Going to be high and inside for ball 4. Bring up Lucas Laxon. Laxon getting his signs.
Lucas going to come up, 1 out, 2 runners on, 1 at first, one at third.
Summertown with a 3-1 lead, going to pick over to first base. Laxon and Burleson, the lone seniors on the team. Ooh, Lucas stabs at one first base.
He's got him. Oh.
Q come up in the
close.
Yeah, he
Q
come up
too
too
far
close.
out?
He come up too close in the grass. He played the bunt.
I thought the throw got there.
It was a good throw down. See how far
Yeah.
up he was. And
Just
he
couldn't reach the bag.
Right, he backpedaled a couple before that. Going to be called for strike 2 after stabbing at that bunt. Loretto 1 out, runners on first and third.
Got to be able to do the little things, Nick. That's huge for either team, either side. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Bottom of the fourth. Have you ever seen that work?
I did see it work one time. Once. Last year.
I mean, I have, but I can't remember like how long it's been.
It was last year. I seen it work one time last year.
I believe the middle school team done it successful this year once.
We got no balls, 2 strikes to Laxon. Pitch out called right there.
Yeah, I think there's a full pitch out there. So let me ask you this, and this is probably a stupid question, but a right-handed pitcher can fake to third and go to first. Can a left-handed pitcher fake to first and go to third?
I don't know what would be different about it. You know what I mean? I don't know why they wouldn't.
I ain't never seen one do it.
I think it's probably because they're already facing. Maybe they're already facing first base. Maybe it's a little bit more of a – maybe for left-handers, since all their pickoffs are always this way, and right-handers always have to spin, they're used to that spin. Maybe I don't know. I'm drawing straws here.
I don't know.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Laxon. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Brings up 2 outs with Grant Fisher coming up to bat. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of why you wouldn't see that, because left-handers aren't used to that spin.
I don't know that I've ever seen a left-hander fake to third and go to third, or fake to first, go to third. Now, you see a right-hander do it some, but you never see which.
We'll have a pinch runner here for Jaden Aaron, which is the catcher.
I believe if you go to first, you have to throw the ball. Is that not right?
Well, he hasn't thrown it, though. That's just it. Asher Sharp.
No, I'm saying
he's saying if you're lefty, if you go to first, you have to throw it. I think.
Unless you step off the rubber.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. I don't know. My kid just batted left-handed. He didn't throw left-handed. Joe, you're supposed to know this. Your son's a left-handed. He's the big lefty.
He's never done it, so you must not be able to do it.
He's never done it, so he can't do it. There you go.
Asher Sharp comes in as the runner for Jaden Aaron at first base. Grant Fisher up, going to square around like he's going to bunt. Going to be called for strike 1. Keegan McCafferty, 64 pitches, 59 of them curveballs.
It's 54. 54.
Listen, if you got it and you throw it like that, I'd throw the crap out of it too.
Something you don't see very often, a batter having enough time to call timeout with Keegan on the mound.
No, you don't.
Then we called strike 2 on the inside corner.
He's working the corners with that breaking pitch too. See, he locates it really well. I mean, it's –
it comes in at a smoking 60 miles an hour.
There it is again.
That's got to be right.
Come back for strike 3 with it again. I mean,
right
he threw him 3 in a row. He goes outside corner, inside corner, right down the middle with the exact same pitch. And I'm telling you guys, that's a tough pitch to hit.
That is
that one was at 59.
Yeah. You're watching district play baseball here at Gary Lamm Field on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, And this is Hustler Country.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841.
Case and Blackwood leadoff batter for Summertown. Opening up the top of the 5th. Summertown with a 3-1 lead. Laxon's first pitch going to be called for a ball on the inside.
Actually looked like a pretty good pitch.
I thought so,
I
too.
mean, considering where our catcher was set up, I mean, he just kind of moved in and just went off the end of his glove, but it didn't look like a bad pitch at all.
In all fairness, if we had Kyle Johnson's king throne where we're sitting directly behind him, we could argue more, but
We could. So,
Kyle's not going to argue.
Kyle ain't going to argue with the umpire, but if we had his seat, we could really argue with him.
I mean, we could really argue.
He's right behind him.
I mean, he's like right over the umpire's head. 2 balls, no strikes. And you're going to get him for a swing on that one. Kaysen shakes his head like, I swung
did.
that one.
Yeah.
That was me.
My bad.
That was me. Talking about Keegan working quickly. Lucas is one of that usually works really quick,
Lucas
too.
has always done that. I mean, when Lucas was 11 and 12 playing with me, man, I used to have to call timeout myself as a coach sitting on the bucket going, hey, dude.
3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch going to be on the inside corner called strike. Listen, I remember sometimes with a coach, I'm like, why are you nodding your head? Yes, if you know it's a strike, swing the bat.
Yeah.
Full count to Kaysen. Going to be in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. As Blackwood peels off 15 different things of armor
As he's going down first baseline. Does that not drive you nuts?
Yes.
Oh, it drives me
He
nuts.
looked like Forrest Gump when his knee braces was coming up. There's stuff flying everywhere.
He's getting rid of stuff because he thought he may have a chance to go to second. Forrest Gump. I like that. Good analogy. That's pretty good right there, Nick. I like it.
Ryder Blackwood up to bat. Let's see if he's putting on. The
Ryder.
one thing I can't stand is those dang sliding mitts.
Oven mitts.
Oven mitts, sliding mitts.
Hey, middle school played against Whitthorne.
He's gone.
That's a good throw.
That was a good shot.
And one of their kids got on first base and put on a real oven mitt.
No.
And
With
it
googly
had
eyes.
googly eyes on the back of it.
Let's see.
I made fun of him last year. I said, listen, kids, you can all go home, get in your mama's drawer beside her oven, and get you an oven mitt. You don't have to give $60 for these things.
I put one on and saw what they, why they did. I understand why,
I don't.
but
I
none
don't.
of these kids run fast enough for that have them. Pitch coming, he's going to square around, but it's going to be ball 2 on the outside corner.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand. And you see a lot of guys now that puts on 2.
Yeah, no, I don't
they're out
understand
there
that.
wearing 2 of them things. And
Here's the reason why I said once I put them on, because I was notorious for breaking and jamming fingers, sliding into bases. And that one mitt that Clint Seymour had last year, it was really stiff. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Now, I can't say that all of them. I don't even know what brand that was. I just knew it was
that's
nice
the way they're
and-
all made. They got a real hard finger, and that's what they're designed for. But come on, guys.
I know.
Be a
Toughen
man.
up,
Play
buttercup.
It's baseball, man. Yeah. They've took all the punishment out of football. Now they're trying to take it out of baseball. We're raising a bunch of
Don't say it.
Okay,
2 balls, no
sorry.
strikes, going to be high
Daisies.
for ball 3.
Raising a bunch of daisies here this day and time.
I got you back, Will.
Joe cut me off there, probably at the right time, but
Pitch coming from Laxon. I'll tell you what, he rode back and
yeah.
brought that one. I don't know
It
what
looked
the
like he
mile
was
per hour on that one.
trying to bring that up a little bit and trying to find that zone. But I seen the thing is TikTok the other day, and actually, my daughter showed it to me, and it was a guy said, what travel baseball hitters look like this year. And this guy's up there, when he swings, he walks, and it takes him 15 seconds to take everything. Then he gets down to first, and he goes through like 12 oven mitts and finally finds the one he wants. And
well, not just the oven mitts. Another thing drives me nuts, when they got them button-down jerseys and they're unbuttoned halfway down, that drives me nuts. Square to bunt, going to be bunted up in the air. Jaden gives chase, but just comes up short.
It's like Coach Blackwood wants to have a little word with our three-hole hitter here, Mr. Pettis. Will's got his head buried between his legs. I didn't know you could get that low, Will. Calm down, brother. He's got it. I keep telling you, we're all right.
It's funny because somebody in the dugout asked the third baseman for Loretto, why didn't you come after that? And he just turned around and pointed at the kid on second base, the Summertown runner. It's like, I got to stay here. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I don't think it was a coach because you would have heard some of the coaches.
Somebody saying something. Oh,
going to throw inside. Called a strike.
Called a strike.
Hold
Whoa.
on. They're going to say he didn't pull back. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see the replay right here. Hold on. Let's see right here. Right there.
I mean, he drops it.
He
just turned it loose. Yeah.
And that the
bat made it, but he just turned the bat loose. I mean, it was. I don't know how you call that, Nick, to be honest with you. I mean, if you watch it in the replay, though, he actually, as he starts to drive, he just turned it loose trying to run from it. The bat landed on the ground.
And that's kind of one of those defensive things of like, ball's coming on the inside, what do I do?
It's at my head. I got to move my body the heck with where this bat's going. I don't blame him a bit for what he done. But
no, not.
And if he had left it out there, I think if he hadn't have just absolutely turned it loose, then it may have been different. But of course, you know, Zach's going to come out and argue, and I would too. I mean, I'd come out and go, okay, what did you see?
Yeah, what did you see?
That's what he needs to do. Tell me what you've seen. That way I kind of know. I mean, we had one the other night playing, and they called one of our runners out going into second base against us because they didn't slide. He kind of veered off, but he didn't slide, and the shortstop didn't throw the ball. They called the runner out at first. What, an inning later, Will? Joe, was it the next inning? The next inning, their runner does it, and they don't call him out.
Oh, wow. Going to square around a bunt. He gets this one down. No.
He's there.
Safe
He's
at
there.
First base. It was a little bit
of kind of a
indecision right here. Who should get the ball? Who should throw the ball? Who should what?
You can lift your head up now, Will.
He was safe on the bunt. He got the bunt down. Look, here's your replay.
No outs. Bases loaded.
What happened?
Number 25, four-hole batter coming up, Quint Smith. Looking to do some damage.
Umpires giving each other signals. I don't know what none of that means.
I don't know either. I remember just looking at, I did that one year when we ball one.
Yeah, corners are in with the runner at third.
Runner at bases loaded.
Bases loaded, but the runner at third is the reason our corners are in. Quint's going to hammer that ball. That's going to score 3 runs. Everybody should be moving. That ball is hammered off the right field wall. Q's going to have a stand-up double and drive in 3 runs. Sorry, Nick.
I'm going to say this. If number 11 is on my baseball team, he just got his tail grilled. Balls are here in the end zone. Don't check up right here at the dirt and walk, stomp on the plate, get across the plate.
Who was it?
Jake Pettis.
Jake Pettis. Is he stomping on plates? Jake
He didn't stomp it, but he took his time getting from the dirt there. And, dude, the ball is right there.
It's going to bring up Kane Kennick, but
listen, I ain't saying it just because that is one of my biggest.
Oh, no.
My kids, the Loretto guys, that's the first thing I heard when they come in the dugout when they did that crap.
Ball's going to be in the dirt, get away. Q's going to move up to third. Oh, I know. I can't stand it. You don't. And I've told my son he's hit a few home runs. I've told him 100 times. The first
get
time
on the base.
If I ever see you show up a pitcher,
yes,
in any way, you do a bat flip, you jog around a base, you stare at that pitcher, I promise I will absolutely embarrass you.
Oh Lord,
Miss Nancy done
Nancy
Burleson is
Burleson.
making fun of our oven mitt. You think we may be cool enough to get them one of these days if we ever grow up? Thanks, Nancy. We ain't never growing up.
No, I ain't
I'm
going
staying
up.
right
I
here.
refuse.
Zach is going to go out and have a meeting on the mound.
I would say this one. There, one of the times, talking about another thing like that. There was one hit. We had a runner on third base. Ball hit not quite as hard as that one Quint hit. Runner on third base gets home. Well, the guy coming around second, and I mean, 3/4 of the way down the baseline, he just checks up, trots. And of course, you know, everybody else is watching. I lit his tail up. I mean, when he got to the dugout, he's like, "Coach, the ball's still in the outfield."
I don't care.
I don't give a rat's meow.
I don't care. Yeah,
I don't. You know what I'm saying?
You don't show.
care.
You don't show guys up. You don't. I don't like the stomping on home plate. And I know there's times that you get energized, and there's times you're going to say stuff and do stuff. But
well, do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know
Don't
what I'm
make a
saying?
habit of it.
Yeah, do it the right way. I'm not saying. Listen, I only reason why I said that is because it was Will's kid. I mean, that's the only reason why I say it. He didn't even see his hole at bat. He had his head down. I got to say something.
2-0 here to the third baseman, Kennick, for Summertown with a runner at third.
Summertown extends the lead 6-1. Ball on the inside.
Makes it 3-0.
That ball didn't look like it was very far from clipping him, like on the thigh.
Yeah, and he's off a plate for a good piece, too.
We'll call that one for strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike. Summertown with Quint Smith on third. Top of the 5th. Summertown in the lead 6-1. Swing and a miss. Nancy. I don't hear nothing out of Nancy. She was, remember when those stupid braided necklaces and travel ball and everybody had like 15 of them? Nancy's one of her buying them.
Yeah, giving everybody one.
Giving everybody one.
Makes it 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch coming. Kennick hits one off his hands out into the left field. I think that was even off the grip is what it sounded.
I think it was low. That ball was inside, but, I mean, hey, that's a 3-2 count defensive swing does get an RBI.
Mm-hmm.
Very
right
well could
off
have been
his
off
hands.
the grip.
Yeah, very well could have been.
Watching that replay.
Had enough power there to watch the replay. It's off a grip, but still got enough strength to drive it out into left field. So
it brings up, who is that?
Keegan McCafferty.
He's going to kill me when I say this, but every time he comes up, I think it's Cecil Williams.
Why?
I don't
Cecil's
know.
over
There's
here.
something about the way they're built. I don't know.
Cecil's a little thicker than Keegan.
I didn't say why. That's just every time I do it, I got to look and make sure.
So still nobody out.
Pitch going to be fouled down the third baseline. Bring the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Laxon already up to 45 pitches. Now, Laxon will probably get a longer leash because he's been throwing, been playing.
Yeah, he's been playing, been throwing, been out here the whole time. Pitch
coming. Going to say he did check swing. Going to get a strikeout for out number 1. So that brings it. Here's Cecil.
There's Cecil. Just moseying on up there to the plate.
Yep. I used to roof with his daddy a long time ago.
Waco.
Yeah. We have some of the most fun ever on a roof, if you could ever have fun on a roof.
I had Waco on the roof this past week.
Oh, goodness. Cecil going to foul bunt.
What's Nancy Burleson? What's she saying now? We wasn't cool enough for the Nexus either.
That is true. I didn't get one.
Yeah, I never got one. It's because we couldn't afford ours. You was the one buying them.
No balls, 1 strike. Pitch going to be high and inside for ball 1. It's funny. There's a whole lot of the new stuff that these kids do nowadays that I do like. They show a little bit of flash, a little bit of flair. It's going to be called strike on the outside corner.
Yeah,
but then
like
again, there's a lot of the old school stuff I still like to stay with too.
Yeah. I like a little flash, a little flare. You got to have a little bit every now and then, especially in a rival game like this one here.
Ball high and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. How's Cecil done on the year as far as
Cecil's
leading up to this?
Cecil's done well this year. I mean, he's played a really solid second base for us this year.
Sophomore, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Swing and a miss. Going to be strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Bring John Kobe Stanley up with 2 outs. Runner standing at first.
Lefty. I think Loretto went last year like tons of lefties, and now they only have like 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
We called ball 1 for low and outside.
Summertown's got the big lefty.
The big lefty.
The big lefty.
His brother just come up here, and that's, man, oh, man.
We talking about the brother. He'll whip your hind end. Don't say nothing about him.
Man.
Oh.
It's funny, I used to hold him in the
He's
floor.
done pushing Joe around.
Yeah, I used to hold him in the floor and just agitate. He'd get
He's
some
still
mad, he'd
over
start
here
crying.
around the corner.
He's sitting over around the corner. 2 balls, no strikes.
And we called for a strike. Going to catch the outside corner.
Pitch you want to drive into left field there.
I think we
got
have
a live look in right here. What we did.
I think we have 2 kids that throw left-handed, and then 3 others that just bat.
Left-handed. What we got?
Bottom of the
we got
6.
Otis
and Knox are the only 2 I think that throw left-handed.
Got a bottom of the 6 over in Giles County, Lawrence County. 5, Giles County 2. Ball hit foul over. It's going to clear probably the batting cage or the bullpen too.
Sound like it hit something pretty hard down there.
That's Kyle. Kyle hit the buttons
Kyle's
hard.
hitting the button. We need some buttons, Will. Can you get us some buttons? We'll need some buttons. I want to break some stuff.
Likes I'm going to step off.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first here for Summertown after they played 4 runs here. Kennick's gone.
No throw.
No throw, but he falls down. Head first.
That ball's going to be high. Swing and foul ball. Full count to Stanley. Joe, I like that drug rug you got on there. That's like the new age drug rug, ain't it?
Drug rug. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, that's what they, little Baja hoodie things back in the day, them hippies would wear.
Can you say that?
The real thick
Can you say that on there?
Oh. I didn't say anything bad, did I?
It almost feels like
ball's going
hit
to
the
be
second
hit.
base.
He does.
Michael Ridgway scoops it up
He
and
does.
gets the out.
That was actually a good play by Michael Ridgway coming across because he was holding Kane on at second, and it just so happened that ball was hitting the gap, but he was already in a run going that direction as the ball was hit. So that's a good play.
Good play by Ridgway to end the top of the 5th inning as Summertown extends their lead 7-1. You're watching baseball on X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy. Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments.
All right, welcome everybody back. Keegan McCaffrey goes back out to the mound for Summertown. That was a long inning for him. Don't look like it affected him none. Comes in there with the first pitch strike.
Coming up to John Will Tucker. Takes the first pitch. When we called strike 2. Tucker getting his first look at what a real high school curveball looks like. Not saying, you know what I mean? It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Middle school curveball, and then you get up and see what McCafferty throws. That's a whole different
ball game.
Yeah, buddy. Pitch coming. Going to be called strike 3, 76 miles an hour. What is this music, and who is this coming from? This is Lyles.
Ben Lyles. I like his music.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't have a clue.
Lyles last at bat, stand up. Well, he didn't stand up, but he got a triple out there. He hit that ball real hard.
Yeah, you get it off the right field wall.
Swinging.
He was trying to do it again.
He was trying to hit that one just like
forget the wall. That one was in the parking lot.
That's an old school. That's a Clint Seymour swing right there, buddy. Pitch going to be called, outside for a ball.
That's all right. That's a good spot.
I'd have just broke my vertebrae swinging at that one.
He's a lot younger than we are.
Swing and a miss. Going to be 2 outs. Or 1 out. Yeah, 2 outs. Braden Bennett coming up to bat. Braden fouls it off over here, just almost straight back, but not really. I get some change. I'm just kidding. They usually $2. If I got change,
I see how you are. Y'all seeing
something? Stole something. Look at you.
Y'all seeing somebody after a drink and you don't even bring me nothing?
God, man, we did good.
Go get Timmy something.
No, I'd have give him a $5 tip.
That's a good nephew right there. I don't know if he just didn't charge me or he stole it one, but I'll take it.
Gonna be called strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Braden going to chop one down the third baseline. Going to foul, hit just before he got to third base. Zach giving Kane a hard time over there.
Zach and Kane over there cutting up a little.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, I heard this the other day that in Alabama, the coaches can't be in the dirt. Like it's a
yeah.
So here, that's a long way.
That's a long ways if you can't be in the dirt the way this field's laid out. Alabama's got some weird rules too. I mean, it's like, Alabama has the rule too that you can't play JV and varsity. So if you play varsity, you cannot touch a JV field. And if it was that way here in Tennessee, we couldn't play JV.
Well,
because we ain't got enough kids.
That's how. So in that happened as we went to Rogersville last year. McCafferty's looking to get a pitch, be high for a ball. It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we go down to Rogersville, and down there that JV game's plays after varsity. So we had a lot of freshmen that played, a lot of younger kids that played, but without them playing, we don't have JV. Called for strike 3 to end the inning.
That's that breaking pitch right there.
Yep.
Keegan has got that pitch nasty right there tonight.
Yes, he does. And I see the big lefty going out there onto the field.
Oh, I guarantee he's going to touch everybody.
He's got to.
Yeah.
But you're watching baseball in, what are we, District what? 6-2A? I don't know either.
District 10, ain't it?
District 10.
District 10, 2A.
I just got finished watching basketball, so I'm confused. Anyways, on the X Sports Network, we'll be back.
District.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care, from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best, because your future is worth it.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in
Leading off here, the top of the 6 is Graham Howells. He hits a sky ball out to left field. Hope there's communication going on as Braden Bennett catches it on the side over there.
I'm going to get on Will's knob over here in a minute. I like to lean over. That sounded bad, didn't it? On the, the controller.
That does sound
on
bad.
the controller, guys. Sorry.
I was going to turn around.
No, I leaned over on his controller for the camera, and it was moving the camera around. It was like poking me.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to lean back to see where that play was because you stepped up.
Blackwood up to bat, going to take strike 1. No, that'll make for an interesting story.
All right, we can quit talking about it, Nick.
Going to be called strike 2.
We lost power to the scoreboard out there.
Scoreboard is out. So now we have no strikes.
Instant replay of the scoreboard going out. Ball hit the shortstop.
He's going to have to hurry. Fisher's going to have to hurry.
And it's
I think even if he don't pull, I think he's there anyway.
Yeah.
That's what Kaysen does for you. You know, I look back and don't think Kaysen's quite there yet. But you go back into Summertown history and you had Bryce Giles that was there. And he swung left-handed. But his speed killed. And that's Kaysen does the same thing. I mean, he's so quick when he gets on the bases and can move.
Ryder Blackwood up to bat. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Lights over to first base. Sorry, Timmy.
You're good.
I'm thinking about other things.
Scoreboard's back on now.
And
back off.
Can we get a replay of that?
Back on, back off. Pick over to first again. Kaysen's back easy. They know he's going. I mean, they're trying to slow him down a little bit. But I actually think every time they pick over, he actually gets a foot further on his lead.
And he
didn't
call
a ball. I know.
Must have been low.
1 ball, no strikes. I think it's 1 ball, no strikes. Going to be high. There he goes, Blackwood. And he had a monster jump.
Oh, he thought about it. He did have a monster jump. The ball actually hits him.
Again.
Yeah.
He got hit in the hamstring a while ago.
Yeah, I don't know where it hit him this time.
I think that hit him in the thigh.
His upper body, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, wherever Jaden's doing all he can to injure him so he don't steal more bases.
It looked like it got him in the ribs.
Oh, Lord.
Jaden's trying to slow him down out there, isn't he?
He's doing all he can.
So 1 out here.
Yeah, 1 out. We got
1 ball, 1 strike. Ryder Blackwood steps back in.
We're trying to assist.
Ryder shows bunt.
Going to be on the outside. We're trying to assist the people up here in the booth, too, try to get the scoreboard straightened back out. Get 2 balls and one strike, 1 out. Pitch coming. Was that one in the dirt? Going to get past Aaron.
No, I think it hit the dirt out front.
Let's see right here what
this. Like it was kind of a long hop for him.
Yeah, it did.
Short hopped him right at his
right
mitt.
there, right at the dang knee guard.
Well, he was set up on the inside too, and that was outside. So, I know.
Coach Curtis going to pull in his infield. 3 balls, 1 strikes. Going to be a called strike right there.
Makes it 3-2. Full count, 1 out. Runner standing at third, and Kaysen Blackwood for Summertown.
Swing and a miss for out 2. Going to bring up Jake Pettis.
I think a lot of times when you pull that infield in on a hitter, when you draw them in like that, now you got 2 outs, everybody's going back. But when you draw them in like that, a hitter looks at it and thinks, okay, if I hit this ball hard, they can't play it. So you try to change your swing a little, and if you just stay smooth through it.
It's kind of like playing on some of those fields where the fence looks like it's real short, and you guys are swinging their guts out. You know what I mean?
Jake Pettis made Casey Blackwood do a little dance over there. Did we get video of that?
Hey, everybody and their mama, even his own teammates trying to injure him.
Yeah, he is. You ain't quick enough for that one, are you, Will?
Close. No balls, 1 strike.
Jason will hammer that and into center field. Grayson Bartison floats back. Got a beat on it, makes the play. Be the 3rd out of the inning. Summertown does still lead here, 7-1, going into the bottom of the 6th inning.
And you're watching Summertown Loretto Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and...
All right, welcome back to Loretto as Kason Sprunger steps in the box, leadoff batter for Loretto. And 3rd time through the lineup, Keegan McCaffrey still on the bump. He's at 80 is where we're at. We're trying to figure out what it was. He's still got time called. I don't know what.
I don't know why.
He's looking down here this way. I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody.
The umpire just looking at the picture. I mean,
all right, now he's ready. I don't know. Springer swings and fouls one off. That was a little bit of an odd moment right there.
Yeah, I don't know why. The umpire evidently still had time when Keegan started in his windup, so he just kept it there. And hey, that's
just throwing on number 44 right there for Mr. Jones. Johnny Jones. There's some of the older generation, like my uncle, Dr. Richard Moore. He straight up told me that whenever he found out what was going on with that, he was ball hit to the second baseman, going to take a hop right in his glove, come up, whoo. Out number 1 brings up Grayson Burleson. But anyways, my Uncle Dick was telling me that that was long overdue. And he said that Johnny Jones, not only was he good at baseball, he said he was the best at basketball. He was probably the best at football, just everything.
Just an athlete.
Yeah. And then for a long time, we spent a good bit of time going through stuff, looking up stuff on people, because we had trying to figure out that you can't honor your future without honoring your past. You know what
absolutely.
I mean? Those are the guys that paved the way. First pitch coming for Grayson, going to be a curveball called for a strike.
Grayson Bartison be his 3rd time through the lineup. He's got a pretty good dose of curveballs all night.
Ball, the one straight when he hits a dart down long.
Yeah, that was a fastball. He gets a fastball, and he hit a laser at the shortstop.
Yes,
Ryder Blackwood handles and throws him out over at first base.
He didn't even have to move. It just
went on. And I think you stand there, but at that, I mean, you don't see that. And it's, Grayson's a pretty good hitter, and you've seen so many breaking pitch. When you see that fastball, it's like, you know.
Right.
So
Raleigh Ellis up to bat. Going to swing and miss his first pitch he sees. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. When too, listen, I'm throwing and giving him a dose of curveballs too. Ellis hits one, going to be camped out
right at Blaze
field.
Franks. I mean, Blaze was playing him to hit it there.
Yeah.
I mean, he go back 2 steps and he hit him in the glove? Good job, because he was playing towards center field.
3 up, 3 down to end the bottom of the 6th inning as Summertown still leads 7-1. You're watching Mustangs Eagles baseball on the X Sports Network.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee. Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all.
All right, we're back here as Quint Smith comes up to bat as he had a stand-up double his last at bat. Laxon still on the bump. First pitch going to be outside for ball 1.
I'm going to say they don't throw him that pitch again. That was a fastball down and in on him that he absolutely hammered right down the right field line.
Second pitch coming, that was it, and he popped
missed
it up.
He lifted that one out there. Shortstop Fisher makes the play.
Catches it right there around his hips.
Yeah, he let her travel a little close to the ground, didn't he?
Yeah. Kane Kinnick up to bat. Yeah, you're right, Timmy. I don't know where he gets his height from. I don't know. Your dad and a lot of the Kinnicks are taller than most. Kane
right around 6
hammers
foot.
one down. Yeah.
You know, my Uncle Gene was about 6'2", but I mean, I've been 6 foot my whole life. Kane was never 6 foot. He went from 5'8" to 6'2".
It's like T.J. Gobble. T.J. Gobble went from 5'10" to 6'7".
Yeah.
Let's see. Lawrence County, Giles County here in the bottom of the 7th. Lawrence County leads it 5-2. Ball going to be inside to Kane. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started out with an 0-2 count here again.
He's trying to go for another one of those real long at-bats and walk it out. Pitch coming, going to roll it over down into the dugout.
He's out in front of that in a little. Like Mr. Zach. Coach Curtis over there made a pretty good play in front of the net. Now he's going to ease over and get behind it.
I don't blame him. There's a reason why the coach's desk is all the way down on this end. There ain't many balls that get shot in that dugout that sharp. Ball hit high over the right. I can't see it.
First base line. First baseman backs up, makes a play. He'd like to get away from him out there.
Pop up for 2 outs right there. Springer does. I see right on the replay.
Yeah,
Here we
Springer's
go.
making the play on it. You can just look down here. You ain't got to lean out. Most of the time, Will takes care of it.
That's what I'm going to do that now. Keegan McCaffrey up.
Here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Summertown still leads 7-1.
Laxon comes set. High for ball one. This game seems like to me it has moved quicker than the other ones. Ball hit down to the third baseline line. Going to be across the diamond for out number 3. That was John Will Tucker scooping it up.
Summertown needs 3 outs right here to close this game out. So see what we got. If I'm seeing anything different, I am not. Keegan McCafferty is getting his glove and hat. He will jog back out to the mound, and I don't see why you wouldn't see him back out there, Nick.
I don't see why you wouldn't either. He's got a 7-1 lead. Let him get a complete game.
Be at the 4 hole, 4, 5, and 6 here. So, you got 6 runs to play with. So I'm going to say he's got 2 runs to play with. But we'll take a little break.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance.
Hard up to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning is the 4-hole hitter, Jaden Aaron. Keegan McCafferty still on the bump, going to give him a full dose of off-speed pitches for strike 1.
It's that curveball again. I ought to keep up with percentages on that.
I think you should. Ball going to be down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Loretto needs some base runners. Going to be strike 3 for out number 1 as Summertown throws it around the diamond. Up to bat for Loretto number 22, Lucas Laxon.
Lucas in the 5-hole. Pitching for him now. Started out at second base.
Ball going to be low and away.
That's a breaking pitch he's throwing there too, but it's a little flatter and breaks.
Yeah.
It ain't that big looping curveball.
Ooh, going to be called for strike 1.
Grounded over to second base. Cecil Williams fields clean. Throws over to first. Be the second out of the inning. Almost said that too quick. I almost thought that was going to pull him off.
I did too.
It was close.
He kept reaching, and kept reaching.
Yeah. So, Summertown with 2 outs here. Going to bring up their shortstop, Grant Fisher. Here from Loretto.
Grant Fisher, our professional coon hunter, pitcher, shortstop. Going to be called for ball 1. .69 miles an hour cutter going on the outside right there. Looks like a cutter.
It's some kind of cutter or something that he throws.
Because his curveball, he hooks his hand. You can see when he's throwing it. 73 miles an hour. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's cooled off since the sun's gone down. Grant Fisher swings through that one. Going to bring up 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he hits one off his hands, fouled straight back, stay alive.
Keegan had a little grunt on that one.
Oh, yeah?
He was coming after him with that one. Trying to get the last out of the game. Keegan has thrown an exceptional game down here tonight.
Yes, he
really has. No, you can't say it. Yeah, it's pitch 100 right here from McCafferty.
Gonna be high and inside.
I got it as a full count.
gosh. Well, now I don't know who to believe.
Yeah, the umpire don't show us. Well, that was ball four.
Joe was right.
Joe was right. You got to give him props.
No.
Give him props. No, you said you was going to hammer him when he was wrong.
You're right.
He was
Joe,
right.
I'm glad you're paying attention, buddy. Thank you. Good job.
I can't make a promise that I'll pay attention this whole at bat, but I did that one.
Up to bat number 5, playing third base, John Will Tucker. I'd have to say I can't just give you a hard time. I'm going to give you props, too. First pitch coming, going to be ball on the outside. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Bring the count even at 1.
It's going to be on the outside
It is on
corner.
the outside.
Yeah, it was out there.
Like I said, we're at that angle to where it's like,
Yeah.
this was a strike, but you have to, we're on over here on the side.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball straight back. Bring the count even at 2.
Umpire gave him a new ball. Keegan pointed at this over here that's soaking wet. Said, I want that ball.
It's got that just enough dew on it where it's nice and tacky. Watch this. This is fixing to be a nasty curveball right here.
It may have a cut in it that he's hooking his fingernail in out there or something.
Yeah.
I want that baseball.
See, now he's trying to.
He's trying to dry it because
Yeah.
it's wet. I mean, that grass is wet down there. So
he's got it at that good tacky stage.
Yeah.
I want that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Keegan McCafferty delivers. Ball is lifted out into right field. Blaze Franks is coming on. Got all day. Stands and under. That will be the 3rd out of the inning. Summertown will be victorious here at Loretto in the first game in the district, 7-1.
Keegan went 106 pitches.
Yeah. Keegan throws 106 pitches tonight.
Good job by him there.
Same time, same channel tomorrow night, except for in Summertown.
Got a little, same time and everything tomorrow night. Got a little update here from Wheels. Throwed it over here. It's the first SHS win at Loretto since 2021 in the region finals. That's the first win we've had here since then. So, it's been a while. So we've been dry down here for a few years. But, like I said, y'all's baseball guys just coming back. And then you've got McCafferty on the mound for Summertown that throwed excellent. I really felt like Thompson did not look bad. His pitch count got up, pretty quick. Laxton come in and throwed well. But big props to Keegan McCafferty.
Yeah, Keegan looked well.
Yeah,
Keegan had his off-speed pitches, curveballs. They were working really, really good.
So maybe we learned something from that tonight, and we'll throw somebody even slower with a bigger breaking pitch tomorrow.
Yep. I have to say this from being on the Loretto side of this. It don't matter what you do at this time of year. It's how you do it.
It's how you finish. That's what I keep telling them. I said, don't. Well, you can lose every game because you're going to the district tournament. You can win the play-in game, win the district, be number 1 coming out of the district.
Right.
That's the way this is set up. That's the way it is. But it's always nice to start out and have a pretty good record going through the season for sure. And Summertown would love the chance to host the district tournament and quit giving y'all so much money down here.
I like this press box.
You don't like our new press box, Wes? I did. What are you trying to say, Will? I just spent 3 weeks up there building you a new press box, and you ain't even been in it yet, and you're hammering it?
You said Joe built it.
Huh? Joe did build it. Joe and Waco built it, but I kind of walked around and overseen it. And Will ain't even been in it yet, and he's hammering.
Don't forget Paley. Paley was there, too.
Paley was there. Hey, I'll make sure I announce there, tell everybody tomorrow night who was there. But, Joe, what do you think? We just set Will up in front of the press box tomorrow.
Do you think
and we get in it?
That'll work.
See, now he would rather be down here at Loretto in this press box.
That'll work.
The only thing that would be cool if they hosted it, if y'all moved the fence to regulation distance.
Our fence?
Yeah, that's like hitting on a Little League field.
Well, come on up here and hit some home runs, big guy.
I can do it.
We ain't giving up a lot.
I can do it.
First thing Loretto needs to do is get out of the infield.
What?
I'm pretty sure down one of our lines is 330.
It is.
Both of these are 321.
Yeah. So we're going to get off here so Will can get out of here.
That's
hey,
what
I enjoyed it, Nick.
on the
Thank
sign.
you, Nick.
Hey,
I appreciate it, dude.
Glad
I enjoyed it.
Y'all.
And wish you could come tomorrow night, but I enjoyed it. This is Timmy Kinnick, Mr. Nick Moore, Joe Cowton, and our electrical extraordinaire, Will Pettis, that takes care of us, signing out. Summertown Baseball on the X Sports Network.
And Loretto.
Going the distance with